What is up, YouTube? This is Carlos Talamantes here with the deck profile of the new support. So, these are my winnings. Yeah, I went X1 and I should have been undefeated, but I was testing out a whole nother build and I got to tournament about 5 minutes late, threw everything else together, and I forgot to put in a second Cross Crusader. And I made plays to, I made plays thinking I had the second Cross Crusader, and I did not. So I lost 2 games because of that, which ended up messing up my undefeated record. I had game on board. I made the plays for it, and so technically I should be undefeated, but I ended up going X1. I played against 3 different sprite variants and a Sky Striker the final round. So I played against the For Hire version, the Melfi version, and the Runic Sprite For Hire version. So I'm just gonna go into the deck profile. I'll open these up after, and then I'll tell you what changes that I'll make. Like I said, I threw this together off of Theory, and oh my gosh, dude, it worked so good. So let me put this to the side. So got 3 Stratos. Let's see, 3 Stratos, 2 Mist, 1 Liquid. Let me see if I can bring that down more. 1 Liquid. Then Neos. I played 1 Ferris, and I'll explain why. 2 Vion. An Increase. 2 Malicious. Denier. Plasma. Dark Angel. Okay. I'm trying out a new setup, so hopefully this is all visible. So going on to the spells, I played 3 Dark Ruler, 3 Talents, and I played 3 Hero Lives, 3 Fusion Destiny, triple Miracle Fusion, and then also I played triple Polymerization. Then I played triple E-Call. Lastly, 2 mass changes and favorite contact. All right, guys. So here's the thing. I know you guys are looking at the 1 Ferris. A lot of people in the OCG have cut Ferris to 1. I was playing, besides my other video, I was playing Ferris at 3 for the most part, for the longest time. But one thing about it is I absolutely hated having the 2 dead copies. Now, for example, now that we have the Wingman card, now that we have so many different avenues, so many different plays to make, you see I'm playing the triple Polymerization. You see I'm playing the triple E-Call. So if they stop your Ferris and you started with the Stratos, then you could just E-Call and you could poly for and get your Neos Wingman play started. There's so many times where my opponents hand trapped me. For example, I had got nibbed and evenly in the same turn, and I still played through everything. It's just been too easy. All these fusion spells, we're playing more so off of the E-Hero engine. One of the mistakes that I made, I played this at 3, which it could definitely be at 3, but the mistake I made was in the other build that I was trying to remember, I had 2 Liquid, but I just threw in the 3rd E-Call on accident. And so I missed the second one a lot. This could be a 3 of right now, because with the triple poly, the triple E-Call, always starting with Stratos, you see E-Calls, and it's essentially the same thing as a Ferris. Yes, I know, you're getting half trap, you want the extender in your hand. However, you summon Stratos, you search for the Ferris right away. You worst case scenario, you E-Call for a Shadow Mist. If anything, this is the same ratio. It does the same exact thing. You just search for the Shadow Mist instead. And the fact that it has the versatility, being able to add the Liquid, add the Neos more specifically, gets you to play through certain combos in such a more efficient way. I'm telling you guys, it was just so much easier. I should have went undefeated. I had game on board. The deck was working extremely well. I only went to game 3 1 time. It was very, very easy. I have 2 mass changes in here because there's plays that I want to go double Dark Claw in. And so I have at least 2 in here. I don't feel like you need 3. In fact, I do feel like cutting it to 1 sometimes, but I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it as that because double Dark Claw sometimes is a very real play. And it's like, it's very good against specific decks. But I have 2 in here. You're always able to search it out. You open, like if you pay attention to the triple poly, the triple miracle fusion, you can utilize Wake Up Your Elemental Hero so much easier now. It gets you every single missing piece. And it gets you either an additional search. So if you're focusing on the wingman play first, they don't know that you have this. They don't know that you have this. Most players only play 1. Your deck is so consistent. Now it has so many different plays. You can legit like open up a combination of these 2, Stratos or Mist or whatever. Start off with your wingman plays. It does not matter if they interact with it. You're still either searching a miracle, you're either searching a fairy for contact, or you're drawing cards. Drawing cards in this deck is insane. And if they do stop that, perfect. Your Stratosphere's combo is going to go through. If they do stop that, then perfect. Your Fusion Destiny play is going through. And beforehand, before everything, they're going to interact with your hero list first. So there's a whole bunch of different steps that your opponent has to get through. The hero lives, then the wingman play stuff, then the Stratosphere stuff will still get you into the wingman play. Then the miracle, and then you can end with something else. It's just very, very efficient. This wasn't, the wingman card wasn't everything that we needed, but it surely helps for sure. I can talk about this, forever. These 6 real quick, I do want to talk about before I move on. This is what I felt like was all I needed. The engine is so strong, it pushes through so much. Like I said, I was getting nibbed left and right, and it did not matter one bit. I never lost to a Nibiru, and I haven't lost to one in a while. However, sometimes I felt like this was all I needed, just a Dark Roller. This was the cherry on top. If I resolve this, I'm always looking at my opponent's hand. If I look at my opponent's hand, it's a wrap. Because you have some of the best end boards in the game. You have one of the best end boards in the game. You end with the Guardian Chimera, Dark Claw, multiple pops, or you end with an Imperial Order and stuff. You look at their hand, you find the problem card, and then you end on whatever you see fit. But I'm telling you guys, try this out. Try this out. It's so much more efficient. When you favorite contact and you put the Neos back and you follow up with the Stratos or you follow up with the Ferris, you want to be able to get back into your Neos wingman play because the Infernal Rage adds this back to the deck. It adds it from the graveyard. So let's move on. There's like literally so many plays I wish I had more time to talk to you guys about. The second liquid's coming back in. You can even have a third. Like, it is not bad at all. I know it sounds crazy because we've been playing a certain way for so long, but I'm telling you guys, it is way worth it. So this is where my only loss came from. 1 Cross Crusader. Complete accident. I forgot to put the second one in. I was just quick. I was 5 minutes late to a tournament because the tournament locations moved for some reason. One shop was closed and I was had to head to another one. This was really good, actually. This was nice, keeping my hand advantage, and it helped me play through more things, to be honest. So 2 Dark Claw, 2 Wake Up, and I'll explain about this too. Double Sunrise, probably always be here as long as I'm playing Triple Miracle Fusion. Double Neos Wingman, one of the MVP cards now, an Aqua Neos, and lastly, the 2 Destiny Heroes. So, talk about this a little bit. I needed the second one. I'm going to put the second one back in. It was a complete accident. Going to play it. Don't cut it. It's better in the grind game. It helps you out so much. I was playing through a Sprite board, and I went through like 3 interruptions. I made a play to tribute my DP because I already used the pop. Then I tributed it because I summoned my Plasma. And then I was going to make Cross Crusader to bring my DP back and end on that. Yeah, I needed the second one. And truth be told, with 3 poly, 3 miracle and everything, sometimes I need a second one of this. You go through your first one so quick. This might have a possibility of going to 2, especially if you play more than 1 liquid. You can always summon the liquid soldier, bring back the denier, put back the malicious, link for wonder driver, banish the malicious from grave, under the wonder driver, and then bring back like a polymerization, fuse for sunrise, search a miracle fusion, and get your engine started that way off of just 1 card. Or it can go into wake up plays, and this can get you like a lot more. So I played double wingman because the thing about this one is I wanted to pop cards on my turn and my opponent's turn. I didn't want to just wait until their turn with favor contact. I wanted the option because you can fuse with miracle fusion for 1, pop on their turn, kill them right there, or you can favor contact it. So this was always going to go back to the grave regardless. Like I said, with the triple polymerization, you're making this nonstop. Aqua Neos. I played double sunrise. There's sometimes when you're going through multiple interactions where you want to make the sunrise first to bait out a negation, bait out something, because for 1, he's a pop, and the 2, he searches miracle fusion, which makes it bigger things. So sometimes if I wanted to throw this out there first to like kind of swing around my plays, I want to have something in here to be able to tag this out into to get more value. So there was one play, it was game 3. It was my only game 3. I went sunrise earlier on. I tagged out into Aqua Neos and then sniped another card after I Talents looked at his hand. So he had to go through my board, start the game with only 3 cards, or 4, technically 4 cards. But I saw his hand and everything, ripped a card, and it was pretty nice. DP is DP, but Dystopia, there's plays that you make where you end on this, and the Neos Wingman Darklaw. You know, if you open up Fusion Destiny with your standard Stratos Ferris combo, then you end on all of this. You end on these 5, for sure, with the Dark Angel or Plasma, depending. Double wake up your elemental hero is important because 1 is used for the combo, the opening combo, when you need it, and the second one is there for the kill. Now, these 2 can double up, so maybe you could take out 1 or 1, depending on what you usually go for more. But I like this because I have all 7 of these being able to be miracle fusion targets or polymerization targets. It's that much more versatile. So that's my preference with that. If I were to take out a card, though, I think it might have to be the Aqua Neos. You can still play it. And I also liked it because, for 1, it's a water, and it's still an elemental hero. So it's that different name that helps out a lot. You know, different name. I mean, it's a name and an attribute. So there's that. Let me see. Yeah, so the second Cross Crusader has got to come in. I'm going to try... Excuse me. Going to go through my side deck real quick, actually. So 3 Ash. I threw in the 3 Regeki because, like I said, it was last minute. Double Lightning Storm for back row decks. Feather Duster. And then lastly, 3 Solemn Judgments and D-Barriers. The way I see it, you have one of the best boards in the game. Turn going first. So I want this, you know, for anything else. Like, you already can, like, if you're playing against a deck like Sprite, and I bring up Sprite so much because I played so many of them last round. Usually there's Cash and, like, all those other decks, but I went through the Sprite gauntlet. You can, like, set up pops around your Dark Angel against, like, decks like Pearly, and then, you know, hit the normal summon. There's, like, so much. This was really cool. It could be taken out. This is purely for brand diffusion. This is just a versatile card. This could be something else. This could be something else. And this could be something else. But I see myself always siding in at least these 6. So whatever you guys want to do, you can do it. I would emphasize more going second for your side deck and have that be versatile, as long if you have like a card like Solemn Judgment, because the thing about this is it can be used for any matchup going first. You know, It's that versatile. But yeah, guys, I didn't realize it was already 15 minutes. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop a comment down below. Put a like on the video. And I'll do a couple of combo videos, actually. I'm really enjoying this new support. And man, I forgot how easy it can be when you got up-to-date cards. All right, guys. Catch you later. God bless.